So we've got a big night of hockey for you. Matter of fact, it's going to be a loud night of hockey for you as we are coming to you from the Providence Ice Arena, also known as the Plymouth Ice Arena or PIC, where we've got a big band going on tonight. So we're going to be loud and we're going to be excited the entire night. Thanks for being with us. For those of you watching from Breck and Providence JV played before this, and I believe that Breck came away with a 3-1 win with one empty netter. Does that sound right? Maybe, okay. I wasn't sure if I got I think we won. That was what I heard at the tavern.
Yeah, then it was a 2-1 with an open net.
Okay, awesome. So the boys warmed up. We're a little bit late starting because evidently one of the lights went out tonight, and they had to fix it before we got started, but everything looks good now. So we're about to do opening lineups. All right.
It was a lot.
Oh, we lost 3-1. Oh, my apologies, folks. I'm getting bad data. So I think they're about to announce our lineup, but I can't hear them very well.
Carl, I didn't hear you. I think they're saying a prayer.
I think you're right.
Play fair, stay safe, and do our very best. And as we began in the Father, and the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
All right. Haven't had that yet this year. The opening prayer. Hey, howdy. I have not seen that yet. I'll look for that one too. All right. Eric Larson. Cooper Klink. Eli Malinkovich. OVH. Garrett Trench. And the Big Mac Daddy himself, Mac West. Always an entertaining little stop there. That is our opening lineup with Joe Dietzick being named as head coach, as always. Now we've got the opening lineup for Providence. Big crowd out here for Providence, which is fantastic. And like I said, the band's out here. You're going to hear them in the background. I think right over there. Okay. Number 8 and number 16 for Providence. Let's see if I can get the names of these guys. Number 12 as well. Number 5. And number 19, Ellis Martin. Let's see who they have in goal. Number 32, Owen Gomez. All right, I like their announcer here. He's got a little style. Now we're going to do the national anthem.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to rise and serve your
Providence band sounding good tonight. They're going to keep everybody pumped up. We've got a packed house tonight, folks. This is fantastic. Gotta love this. First time I've heard a prayer before the game. Providence Academy bringing prayers, and we've even got nuns in the audience. I love that. And of course, a little AC/DC, just to make sure that we're transitioning to a hockey game. All right, folks, you saw our starting lineup. Our boys are ready. Now, last time we played Providence, do you remember the score last time? Was it 5-1 against Providence? Somewhere around there? Okay. 5-1, 5-2, something like that. So we'll see what happens with this game. I actually wasn't at that game because we were out of town. Out in Poland doing some other stuff. All right, Garrett Trench is going to take the draw. We've got Eli and OVH at wings. Eric and Cooper back on D. You're going to hear those names quite a bit tonight as the draw comes back to Providence, and they dump it right in. Puck goes back. Ooh, took a funny bounce off the boards. Providence comes away with it. They try to get it out. Oh, but OVH comes away with it. And he tries to get that up to Eli and does. Eli gets it all the way over to Eric. He pokes it in. Oh, and another good save by the Providence keeper as Breck gets two quick shots. Puck comes back out there to Eric, and he dumps it back in for Eli. OVH plays the body. We're digging for it along the boards. Eli and OVH. OVH, Owen Van Horn, for those new to Breck. Puck comes out, and here comes Cooper. Cooper wheels around over the blue line, brings it in, gets it to Eli. Eli controls down to the corner, zips it out top. And here comes Providence on a bit of a 2-on-1, but Joey says, I'm going to get stick on that first. And he does. Oh, nets off the moorings. Mac West early knocking it off. Providence is going to have a little, is that what it was? Just a little tight. Looks like Cooper might have nicked it on the way. All right. So we've got Colton's out there along with Wesley and Nick. Looks like we've got Joey and Rocco out there on defense. Puck comes back to Providence's D, and we're able to get it out. Nice work there by Wesley. Puck comes back to Nick, and Joey steps up. Nice quick pass over there to Colton. Colton cuts to the center, gets it in low to Joey. Just got a shot on net. And a nice play by the keeper to push that away. Providence tries to get off the side boards. They do. What a nice pass off the boards. They bring it in. Gets slashed over there by Nick, who knocks it out. Nick, it's right there. There we go. Tried to get that up to Colton, but didn't quite happen. Puck comes back to center ice, and here comes Providence bringing it in over the blue line. Come down the side, they take a shot, but Mac West has his glove ready. He saw that the whole way. With 15-18 to go here in the first period, we're going to get a change of lines. No, we're not. We're leaving the boys out there. All right, tonight, folks, if you're watching from home, we want to know about it. 612-747-2525. Let me know you're watching. 612-747-2525. As the puck goes back to Colton in our own zone. He takes it out over the blue line, tried to zip that over to Wesley, but that banked off the back of a Providence player. Providence tries to get it, a little break out there, and a big hit there by George McBean. Puck comes back to Cooper, Cooper to Eric. Eric's looking to skate this out, does a nice job of getting that up to Riley, and Riley tips it in. He goes in on an F1, and that gets over there. Oh, Sawyer had a chance. Sawyer with 2 goals last game. Nice shot there by Eric, but the Providence keeper saw it. Loves it, and we're going to have a face-off just to the left of Providence. Keeping that same line out there, we've got George, Riley, and Sawyer. Cooper and Eric back on D. George on the draw. It's just sitting there. Nice play there by Sawyer, getting a quick shot off. That got deflected wide. Cooper rips it just a little bit wide and comes all the way out of the zone. Eric has it back over the red line, brings it in over the blue. He's got speed, gets it to Sawyer. Oh, Sawyer was thinking about passing, then decided to shoot, and it didn't quite come off. But here comes Providence on a one-on-one. No chance there against Cooper, though. They dump it back in. They have it back behind our net. They're looking to get it out front. But Cooper comes away with it. He zips it across the far side. Providence dumps it in on a delayed offside, and that comes all the way over to Cooper. Cooper goes back to Eric behind the net. Eric zips it up almost to Riley, just a little over a stick. Here comes Eric back behind his own net. Oh, nice move there to get around a couple of guys. He looks to bring it out, gets that over to George. I like that play. And Eli's trying to keep it in. Puck comes out to Garrett at the red line. He zips it over to Joey, who does a nice job of stepping up. And OVH dumps it in. Could have been a hand pass, chose not to. And Joey controls it. He gets it to OVH. Comes down, OVH back in our own zone, but the Providence comes away with it. They're looking to get their man out front. They do. He takes a shot, but that's wide, so we got stick on stick. Ooh, nice little tip there by Providence, just wide. Harrison's trying to get that up to OVH on the wing. Harrison comes away with it, but Providence is able to come back with it. Oh, here comes Eli. Eli got it to Joey. Joey up to OVH. OVH to Eli. He dumps it in. Providence has it back behind their own net, and they zip it up. Nice catch there by Harrison. Gets it over there to Garrett. Garrett comes into the zone. He's got speed. He cuts wide. Nice job getting it on net. OVH went for the rebound. Harrison keeps that puck in with a nice little kick. He rips it off the shoulder of the goaltender. And Eli's going to take on two men in front of the net. And then he skates away. No penalty. 12 and a half minutes to go here in the first period. 4 shots on net for Breck, 1 for Providence. Got a good game so far. Breck's had a few opportunities, though. See if we can turn those into a goal. We've got Nick out there along with Colton and Wesley. Rocco and Oliver out there on D. Puck comes all the way down. That's going to be on net, I think. No, icing. There we go. Got a little crazy train going on. Been using this song to get pumped up ever since I was a peewee. Okay, maybe Bantam, but still, it's been a long time we've been listening to this song. Remember, if you're watching from home, 612-747-2525, I want to know that you are in the house. Puck comes over. Oh, nice job there by Oliver, dumping it in. Almost got that on net. Colton goes over, plays the body. Ooh! Oliver Swanson took another good shot, just a little bit wide. Colton got that back behind the net. We're digging for it, and Wesley puts it on net. That is stopped by the Providence keeper. We're going to have a face-off just to the left of the Providence keeper. OVH's cousin Gabe and Riley, aunts Jan and Kathy might be in the house. You got to let me know exactly who's watching. We'll see. All right. Let's see who we have out here. So it looks like we got Eric and Cooper are going to be back on D. And we're going to leave Nick, Wesley, and Colton out there. Come on, I know there's more than one person watching. Oh, somebody tried to call me. I'm guessing it was a clink. Let's see. Nice job there by Eric getting it all the way on net, and the keeper pushes that wide. Colton has it. He's got, trying to get that on net, but it just didn't go. And here comes Providence. They bring it over the blue line, cut to the center. Ooh, good shot, but a little bit wide. They try to take another shot off the side of the net, and they get it back to their D. He rolls, takes a shot. That gets deflected wide by Mack. Once again, they roll. They're looking to take another shot. Oh, a good tip, but that's just tipped a little bit wide. Here's Providence digging. Good play there by Cooper, knocking his man off the puck. He goes over to Eric. Eric looks to bring it out, and he just dishes it softly to Eli. The puck came back out, but Cooper's right there. So Cooper has it back in our own zone, takes it behind Mack. Rings it off the post. Nice play there. Eli getting it to OVH. He's looking to bring it in the zone and does. Controls, gets it to Eli. Eli, nice pass over there to Garrett. Love the quick passing. Garrett cuts to the front, takes a shot off the side of the net. And Providence comes away with it back in their own zone. Nice pass over there to their man, and they bring it over the red line and dump it all the way in. Harrison goes back for it. He gets it up there to OVH, but here comes Providence. They've got a chance. They take a shot. That goes off the crossbar and in. So the first goal goes to Providence as they throw a fish on the ice and do a little cheering. Hey, we got a few folks that are watching here. Sounds like... is there 2 fish on the ice now? I don't fish very much, Hans. Do you know what kind of fish those are?
No.
They're frozen kind of fish. Now, is one an actual frozen fish and the other is a stuffed animal? Or are they actual fish?
The big one is a fish.
The big one's a fish. All right.
The small one could be really frozen or stuffed.
Got it. All right. So we're not really sure. Maybe it's a loaves and fishes thing we got going on. We'll see what happens tonight, but I wouldn't have wanted to be holding on to that fish all the way until they score. All right, puck goes around the sideboards and comes back there to Cooper. Cooper tried to get it in, and here comes Providence. They bring it in over the blue line. They take a shot. Mack just deflects that wide. Puck goes all the way around to Sawyer. Sawyer off the glass trying to get it out. Good ups there by the Providence defender. And here comes Sawyer. Sawyer brings it in, but Providence able to come away with it. Nice play there by Eric, keeping it in. He does a little reverse, gets it down there to Sawyer. Sawyer's banging head. Oh, Colton went for a big hit. Nice job of keeping it in there by Cooper. Things are getting a little bit heated here as Providence doesn't like it, so they dump it all the way down. That's going to be an icing call, and it looks like we are going to get a penalty against George McBean for cross-checking. We're not sure who it is, but I think that's it. Hey, Cooper's grandma's watching from Long Lake. I love that. Thank you. So glad you're watching from Long Lake. Cooper's, I'm going to be calling his name a lot tonight. Nolan Malkerson's watching from home tonight. Oh, you're homesick, dude. I'm sorry. It's going around. I hope you heal up quickly. Dan Hadley are at the game. Fantastic. And OVH is on. Kathy and Uncle John are watching from cold Florida. Oh, whatever. Cold Florida. All right, Rocco knocks the puck back there. So Breck has 4 players. Providence has 5. They get to the top of the circle, take a shot, but Mack was able to see it the whole way. He gloves it, and we're going to have a face-off to the left of Mack. We've got Eli out there along with Garrett. Rocco and Joey back on defense right now. All right, prove to me that Florida's cold. Is it a wet cold? Is that the issue? Oh, here we go. Eli Milinkovic cuts off the pass, goes in on a bit of a breakaway, takes a shot, but a good save by the Providence keeper. But Eli still comes away with it. Oh, what a strange bank off the boards. Puck comes back out to Providence as a result. Heck of a poke check there by Garrett, and Garrett brings in. He gets it to Eli. Eli's got a chance, gets it over, and that's a goal for Breck! A shorty, baby! As it was a beautiful goal, just deflected right off the skate, but no kicking motion, so that's a goal, folks. And the score is tied up 1-1 with Garrett and Eli working like they've been playing together since they were 8 years old. Love that play. And it quiets down the crowd a little bit, which is always a good thing. All right, OVH is on. Kathy and Uncle John. I want to know why Florida is cold right now. It doesn't make any sense to me. Hey, we've got people watching from Breezy Point. Oh, and I got a video, or a picture, that is going to be shown on the screen here in a second. I love it. Breezy Point's in the house. Here comes Providence. They've got it back on their D. They're still on a 5-on-4 here. Nice eat there by Mr. Nick Downing as he blocks the shot. Cooper and Eric are back on D. Cooper gets it, and he dumps it all the way down. Sawyer Malkerson and Nick Downing are out there, but Nick just came off, and Eli goes back out again. 8:34 left to go in the first period. 40 seconds left in the man advantage for Providence. Nice play there by Sawyer, interrupting the pass. Ooh, we get it almost out there to Eli for a 1-on-1, but it goes all the way down. 30 seconds remaining. Nice play there by Providence on a good breakout. They bring it into the zone. Big number 12 takes a shot, but Eric blocks it with a shinny. Providence wheels around. They're trying to get a shot. Ooh, that was a good play, but were unable to connect on it. Providence gets that out, but that gets to Eli. Eli dumps it all the way down. 4 seconds remaining. That's going to be the end of the man advantage for Providence. And here's Garrett on the sideboards. He gets it down to Eli. Eli's looking for a man out front. He's behind the net. Gets it out there to OVH, who takes a shot, but a nice save by Providence's keeper. Providence breaks it out. They bring it over the blue line. Now they wheel back around below. They try to get it out front and do, but not to anybody yet. Puck goes back around the net, and Joey has it. Joey gets it off the sideboards to Eli. Eli all the way over to Garrett. Here comes Garrett over the blue line. Oh, just a little bit offsides. With 7:18 to go, the score is 1-1. 9 shots on goal for Breck, 3 shots on goal for Providence, and a little AC/DC over the loudspeaker. For those of you watching from home, this is what it looks like at Breezy Point right now. Everybody at Breezy Point is watching the game. Gotta love it. All right, Cooper rips it over there to Eric, and Eric brings it in. Ooh, he rips that one high and wide, but that goes over to Colton. Colton gets it to Nick. Nick back behind the net, tried to get that out front. But here comes Providence. They bring it over the red line. They're looking to bring that in, and they bring it in wide. And Eric says, if you're going to do that, you're going to have to feel the pain. Puck goes all the way around the boards. Colton gets it out of the zone with a high play. Nick grabbed it, tried to get that over to Wesley, but it goes to Providence, and they dump it in on Mac. Mac decides to just hold on to that thing, and we're going to have a face-off down in the Breck zone. Let's see, who else do we have watching? Oh, Joey's grandparents are watching. I'll tell you what, I love the way that boy plays. The way he steps up into the play, ends up being another half forward is fantastic. By the way, it's 39 degrees in Florida. Whatever. That's still warm. Are you kidding me? That is cold for Florida, I have to admit. You don't want to be in your swimsuit in 39 degrees. All right, I'll believe you for now. But we zip the puck over to Colton. Colton wants to get a shot. Nice defense there by Providence, holding them at bay. But here he comes around again. He takes that shot. Rips it just a little bit high over the net. And here comes Providence out of the zone. Colton decides to take the stick away from the man. Then George McBean plays a heavy body. Here comes Providence's number 12. I think we're going to call his number a few times tonight, as he looks like he enjoys taking the puck up. There's number 12 again. He zips it in. That's going to be an icing call. With 5:54 remaining here in the first period, we're going to have a face-off back in the Providence zone. Sawyer's out there. George McBean's out there. We've got Rocco and Oliver and Will Offenhauser's out there at left wing. Puck goes over the sideboards, and Providence dumps it back behind their net. Their D has it, gets it out to their wing, and they bring it up to their center. Brings it over the red line, and Oliver does a nice job of stepping up on his man. Providence dumps it in. That's going to be a delayed offsides, but Rocco takes it back behind his net. He gets it up there to George. George over to Sawyer. Sawyer out of the zone. Tried to get that over to Will, who was crossing. And Providence goes D to D. They get it up to their wing. They try to tip it, but nice play by Mr. Swanson. Swanee gets it over to Rocco. Rocco looks to bring it up, gets it off the sideboards there to Will, but Providence is able to come away with it. Providence dumps it back down, and here's Oliver with it. Providence comes away with the puck, but Garrett comes down to help out like every good center should. And here's OVH with it. He gets it over there to Oliver. Oliver tries to get up the sideboards, but it got blocked a little bit, and here comes OVH helping out. Nice play by Garrett, being heads up on that one. Oh, OVH almost steals the puck in front of the net. And here comes Providence. They get it over the blue line, but OVH with a great back check gets it almost up there to Eli. Oh, that could have been called interference, but no. Eli and number 17 go banging shoulders. Eli comes away with the puck. Gets it up. Oh, nice play. Good shot by Garrett, but a nice save by the Providence keeper. Keeps it down. They come down on Harrison, but Harrison ends up coming away with the puck. He holds on to it. Good job of not just throwing that puck. Gets a smart pass up there to Garrett. Garrett over the blue line, gets it to Eli. Eli cuts to the center. Oh, he got it on net. And that's a broken stick with a slash, which at times could be called for a penalty, but didn't seem as flagrant. But what a bummer to lose a stick like that. If you're watching from Breezy Point, your last name is Milinkovic, and you're an adult, I apologize. There went $300. Oh, Providence number 12 is Gavin Sattler. Thank you. I should probably know that name. Uh-oh. We got sticks on the ice, and it looks like Joe's going to ask why that wasn't a penalty. As he's holding. I love it. Joe throws the sticks down in disgust. All right, we're just working. Forget that next penalty. Yes, exactly. Sometimes it happens, right? They break right in the middle where the other guy's stick hit it. It's funny. All right, Nick Downing on the draw. He gets it back to Eric. Eric rolls to the center, takes a shot, but the keeper's able to see it. Colton tried to take a shot there, but the puck rolled on him and goes all the way back to Eric. And Eric, good job stepping up. Puck goes all the way out. And here comes Providence. They cut to the center. Number 12 has it. He looks to take a shot, but has to backhand it just a little bit wide. They get it out deep. We're digging on the sideboards. Who's got that? Eric decides to lay his man out. And here comes Cooper. Cooper's looking for somebody. Somebody gets it over there to Eric. Eric skates it up, gives it to Wesley. Wesley back to Nick. Nick to Eric. Eric tries to get that up to Wesley, but he was going on for a change. And the puck gets dumped back into the Breck zone. Here comes Cooper. Cooper tried to zip it over, hit off the back ankle of George McBean. And the puck comes all the way out of the zone, back into the Providence end. They go D to D. They look to break that out. Goes a little far for their man. Colton comes back for it, and he holds on. He tried to dump it out of the zone, but that's going to be high sticking on Providence. But Oliver's able to come away with it. Puck comes back there to Rocco. Rocco back in our own zone. He zips it all the way up there. Love that play, almost. Sawyer comes away with it. And Providence dumps it all the way down. That's going to be an icing call with 2:31 left to go here in the first period. A lot of ones on the board. 1 goal for Providence, 1 goal for Breck. The first period, we have 12 shots to their 3. We've definitely had some good opportunities here, not just on the penalty kill. All right. So we've got Harrison and Joey are out there together. We've got Ryan out there. Oh, interesting. Ryan is currently playing with Garrett and Eli as the puck got dumped in for Harrison. Harrison got hooked a little bit there and wasn't able to get a hold of it. Nice job by Joey stopping that from getting out front. Providence has it back behind our net. Got dumped out by Providence to center ice. Oh, some of the fans are enjoying the physicality of the game tonight. I like that. Officials appear to be bought and paid for. Yes, that happens sometimes. Oh, nice pass over to Joey. Joey brings it in. He's got speed. Oh, he tried to zip that out to Garrett. But here comes Providence. They're coming in on a one-on-one on Mr. Hudson, but he made a deke at the blue line. Cardinal sin. Oh, Providence has decided to have some conversation. Maybe are they trading Snapchats? What's going on? I don't know, but Harrison got under the skin of number 11, who I think has a C on his jersey. I could be wrong. Okay, we've got Garrett out there with Eli and Colton. Eric and Cooper out there. Puck comes back. Nice play. Whoa, interesting. Number 12 from Providence took a swing at Eli. Let's see if that gets remembered. As the puck goes back in on Mac. Mac gets it out there to Eric. Eric all the way over to Colton. Colton gets it up. Nice play. Here's Providence trying to bring it back in again. They make a nice move at the blue line and decide to dump it all the way in. I think Providence needs to change how their advertisements are done on the board because they're sticking out and causing the puck to jump out at us. Also not fun to get checked into that when it gets caught. We're going to have a face-off just outside the zone. Nice little flip up there by Eric Larson. Boys got some hands. 109 left to go here in the first period. Nick, Wesley, and Colton are out there. Eric and Cooper back on D. Eric controls, zips it over to Cooper. Tries to get that up to Nick and does. And dump it in. 1 minute remaining in the period as Providence dumps it all the way down for an icing. We're going to have a face-off back in the Providence end. Well, the speakers definitely work in this arena. All right, Nick Downing's going to take the draw here for us. Same lineup out there. Nick gets it back there to Cooper. Cooper still controls, trying to get that in on net. Oh, nice job evading that check. How did he still come away with that? Providence dumps it all the way back to Eric. Eric tries to get in. Ooh, that was interesting. He took a shot. It was going a little bit wide, and their defender stuck his foot out, and it almost went off his foot and in, but it didn't. All right, we're playing my favorite band, U2, right now, which is awesome. So this announcer's loving it. Ooh, I just saw the score of the Wild game. I'm not loving that. Any other fans who are watching from home, let me know. If you've got comments, let me know. I love to hear the fan comments live. Comes back to Rocco. Rocco rips it. Just got deflected wide. Oh, nice play. Came back to Eli. Eli back out front to Garrett. He takes another shot, and that got stopped by the Providence keeper. Puck is stopped there by Rocco, and he dumps it back in for Colton. Colton back behind the net. He tries to get it out, but that got just intercepted, and here comes Providence's number 12. He comes down on Rocco, who's looking to play him at the blue line. He ends up dumping it in, and Joey goes after it. Joey back behind the net. Providence tries to get that out front, but doesn't quite get it there. And that is the end of the first period, folks. That was a pretty darn good period. Thought Breck had some good opportunities. Providence keeper was up to the challenge, so we're going to resurface the ice, and we will come on back in 12 minutes. If anybody has any comments from home, send them to me, 612-747-2525. All right, sports fans, welcome back to second period hockey. We've got the Breck Mustangs against Providence Academy at Providence's rink out here at the Plymouth Ice Center, also known as PIC. I want to say welcome to Warren and Joan Melkerson, the grandparents of Sawyer. So glad that you're in the house, and I appreciate the nice message. Cooper Klink's grandparents are in the house as well as we've gotten started here as Wesley's got the puck. He gets it back behind the net, and a nice play there by Cooper getting it all the way out. Comes over there to Eric. He's going to bring it into the zone. He flips it all the way on net. Ooh, he's trying to do a pad pass over there, but a nice play by the Providence keeper. Providence dumps it all the way down. That's going to be an icing call. As that seems to be part of Providence's plan today, is whenever there's a little heat, just get that puck out of the zone. I've got to say a big apology to all the fans out there for Ryan Lynch. I believe I might have called him Ryan Pierce, so I apologize. I'll just start using the first names of Ryan here going forward, but when number 16's out there, he is Ryan Lynch. All right, puck comes over there to Nick. Nick gets it all the way back to Cooper. Cooper dumps it in. Oh, came over there to Colton. Colton zips it all the way over. That would have been a tough 1-T, but I like that we went after it. Puck goes up into the netting, and we're going to have a face-off to the right of the Providence keeper. All right, we're going to have a change of lines. Eric and Cooper are going to stay out. Garrett Trench is going to take the draw. We've got Eli and OVH on the right-hand side. Puck comes all the way over to the far side, and Providence comes away with it. They look to bank it out, but Eric steps up and dumps it back in. Providence goes off the sideboards, but Cooper's able to step up. But here they come. Providence with good speed, but a nice play by Eric to get a hold of that puck. Puck's back behind the net. Good play by Cooper. He gets it up there to Garrett. And puck goes back behind the net to Eli. Puck comes back behind the net again to Eric. Eric leaves it there for Cooper, which gives it up to Eli. Eli banks it off the glass out of the zone, and here comes OVH. But Providence able to dump it back out. Eric evades the check, gets it up there to Garrett, but the puck comes back to Cooper. Garrett tries to dump it in. Comes all the way back to Cooper in our own zone. Cooper wheels back around, gets that over there to Eric. Eric over the red line. He's going to bring this in. He's got a good chance. Takes it. And a nice save by the Providence keeper. Puck goes back behind the net. Providence has it up the sideboards. Eric lines up his man, and the puck ends up coming over to Eli. Eli to Joey. Joey back on D. Gets it up to Eli. Eli cuts to the center. Oh, goes to take a shot, but it just rolled on him. Comes around the net. He's looking for some. Oh! He got it out there to Garrett, but the whistle went off because evidently the net was off the footings. All right, so we're going to get a change of lines. We got Joey and Rocco back there on defense. Sawyer Melkerson's in the house at right wing. Now we've got Ryan Pierce, number 24, at left wing. And Sawyer actually took the draw on that, I think. George McBean is out there as well. Rocco's digging for it. On the sideboards, digging. It came out to George, and Providence got out of the zone. Nice play there by Joey, stepping up, and he puts it back into the Providence zone. Providence gets it all the way back to Joey in our zone. Joey wheels around. Nice play. Gets that up there to Ryan. Providence tries to break that out. They dump it back into our zone, and that comes to Joey back behind the net. Joey wheels, gets that up to Sawyer. And here comes Providence bringing it in on Rocco, but Rocco gets good stick on stick, and they don't get a shot. Providence trying to get it across. That comes out of the zone, and here comes Sawyer. Sawyer's racing for it. He gets it over the blue line. He gets it just in front of the net, but we weren't able to tip it. Rocco comes in. He tries to get that over to Ryan. Ryan, nice play to Sawyer. Gets it to Rocco's digging for it. Here comes Providence. They've got a bit of a 2-on-1 here, but a nice play by Cooper, playing his man so well. Rocco came back. Oh, heads up. Oh, that's a good catch by a fan over there. Woo! Somebody played high school ball, that's all I'm saying. I hope you caught that on camera. I think I was in the way, but I'm telling you, the Providence fans, they've got good hands. Oh, a little Joan Jett playing in the background here for all of you that are my age. That was a fun one. All right, puck comes back to Providence's D. They'd look to take a shot, but that's easily moved aside by Mac West. Nick Downing gets it. He dumps it in, and Wesley goes hard after it. They try to get it out of the zone, and they are able to. Cooper rips it back in, but here comes Colton. Colton catches a big, heavy slash, tries to get that out front. Nice play, gets it to Wesley. Wesley whacking at it. Everybody's whacking at it. This is two big lines going after it. With 13:35 left to go here in the second period, the score is still 1-1, even though we've got 18 shots to their 4. All right, we've got Garrett Trench is going to take this draw. Cooper and Eric are back on D. Eli and OVH are there. Of course, Mac West is in the nets. Ooh, interesting. We had a late change there by Providence, so we got to redo the face-off. Nice draw there by Garrett. Good job by OVH getting into the play. Puck comes over there. Oh, nice play there by Cooper. He break it out there. Eli's playing the body on his man again. Mac West, nice job playing the puck there. And I love that, Eric evading a check. Puck went into Eli's skates, and he decided to play the body on his man, and here comes Cooper. They're getting some big-time hockey here, folks. Nice play by Cooper, getting it over there to Eric, and he's going to bring it over the red. Nice, zips it over to Cooper. Cooper gets it back to Eric. Eric's trying to keep it in, and he does. Gets it down there. Oh, gets it over to Garrett. Garrett rips it, but a nice save by the Providence keeper as he came out. So, with 12:49 left to go here in the second period, I gotta like that play. Boys are moving it around to get the good shot. He's going to keep doing that. We're going to get some opportunities here. Harrison Hudson's out there along with Joey back on defense right now. Who is this? Is this Foghat? I don't know who. It is Foghat. All right. Hans knows his music better than I do. So we're digging for it, and Eli decides to lay the body down. And here comes Providence over the blue line, and Harrison rides his man off the puck. He gets it up there to OVH. Providence is able to dump it back in, and here's Joey controlling his man's stick. Puck goes up the sideboards, and here's OVH with it. He does a nice job of getting that over to Garrett. Garrett to Eli. Eli brings it in at the dot. Takes a shot, and that goes off the post. And here comes Providence out of the zone. They got a one-on-one on Harrison here when they decide to dump it in. Good call. I'm afraid of Harrison too. Puck comes up the sideboards. Nice job by Garrett. Garrett gets it a little too far for Eli, and they're able to dump it in. That's a little bit offsides. Hey, it looks like we've got some more folks watching as we've got a little bit of extracurricular activity going on here. Don't know if there's going to be a penalty or not on this play, but we'll find out. Oh, I like that. John Rentz putting the puck on the net and good things will happen. That is absolutely true. No penalties on that play. Nick Downing's going to take the face off. We've got Colton out there with Wesley, Rocco, and Oliver Swanson. Puck goes in there to Rocco. He controls, gets it up there to Colton. Then he gets it to Nick. Nick and Wesley are coming in. That's a 2-on-2. Nice play, boys. Crossing it up and a nice, ooh. That looked like a potential headshot. Colton came in hard after it, and he caught an elbow to the head. We're having some discussions behind the net, trying to figure out who's going to go. Somebody's going to go. So Nick Downing's going to go off, and number 8 for Providence. Both of them have roughing calls. Refs are trying to keep the game in control. I can respect that. So face-offs just outside of the zone, maybe because there were offsetting penalties? I don't know that rule. Regardless, here comes Sawyer with it. Puck's back in the zone. We're digging for it. Oliver dumps it back in. Oliver and Rocker out there on D. We got Sawyer, Wesley, and Colton out there as forwards. Here comes Providence. Nice check there by Wesley. And Oliver looks to dump it back in. But Sawyer does. Right on net. Good save. We're going to have a face-off just to the left. Right? Just to the right of the Providence keeper. All right, Breck's changing up the lines. We got our first line out there. That means Eric and Cooper are out there. Eli, Garrett, and OVH. Garrett on the draw, gets it to Eli. Eli to Cooper. Cooper brings it down low. Providence tries to get it out. They're still digging for it, and here comes Garrett. Garrett to Eli. Eli at the center. Gets it, just a little bit in the skates of Eric. Eric does a good job controlling the puck. And here comes Providence out of the zone. Nice job reading that play by Eli. But a nice pass up to Providence. They're trying to get it to the far side, but that goes off the skate of Cooper. They take another shot. Nobody saw it, but somebody blocked it, and there's Eli. Eli zips it out to OVH. OVH is coming in. He's trying to, he almost got that over to Garrett. And here comes Providence. Nice job by Eli playing the body on that one. Eric gets it over there to Garrett. Garrett zips it over to OVH. And here comes Providence. They've got a bit of a breakaway. And here they take a shot. What a nice play there by Mac. Eric controlled his man. The Providence fans want a penalty, but that was not a penalty. Nice job by Eric. So it was almost a breakaway. The issue was everybody had been out there for a long time, and I'm telling you folks, if you've been out there for 40 seconds and then you've got a breakaway, the legs just aren't there. The desire might be there, the heart might be there. But what's that old saying? Legs fuel it's not the fox, the wolf. Legs fuel the wolf, I think is it. I don't know. I didn't watch that movie enough times to have it memorized. All right, puck comes out. Here's Providence. They take a shot, but Mac West is there. All ready for it. Oh, little George Thorogood in the house. Man, we have got a full house tonight. Can you tell how many people are watching tonight? I feel like there's a lot. 27. That means if everybody's got 2 or 3 people with them, we got 75 folks in the house watching. This is fantastic. Puck comes off. Good stick there by Harrison Hudson. Eli gets it over there to OVH, to Garrett, to OVH. OVH has it down low. He gets it all the way in. It looks like we are going to have a penalty on Providence. A hooking call. We don't know on who yet. Pretty sure it's hooking on whoever was holding OVH, and it looks like not number 5. It looks like number 19 is going to get it. All right, so Breck's going to have a power play. That means we've got 5 players. They've got 4 players for the next 2 minutes. The offsetting penalties are still in the penalty box. There's 3 total players in the box. But we've got 5, they've got 4, and we've got our first line out there. Nice fake there by Cooper. Brings it in all the way across there to Garrett. Garrett back to Eric at the top of the umbrella. He gets it over to Cooper on the sideboards. Cooper to Eric at the top. Eric over there to Garrett. Garrett down to Cooper. Cooper takes a shot. Rebound. And a nice job by Eric reading where that's going to go. He comes back to the top of the umbrella. He gives it to Garrett, and Garrett's going to switch with him. Garrett gets it over there to Cooper. Cooper on the side gets it to Garrett. Garrett's going to take it. No, he gives it to Eric. Eric did. Oh, it's such a good play, folks. He takes a shot, but that got saved. Came back down to Eli. Eli dumped it out front, but Providence is able to dump it all the way down with 1:20 left to go in the man advantage for Breck. Cooper comes out of the zone with it. He gives it to Eric. Eric dishes it up there to Colton. Colton on the sideboards. Nice job. Oh, and Providence is able to dump it all the way down. Providence is going to go for a change, or at least a half change, as Eric comes away with it. Well, 1 minute left to go on the man advantage. He gets it up there to Cooper. Cooper gets it over the red line, over the blue. He's going to bring this thing in. Does a nice job, controls it, sets it up. Love it. Gets it to Eric. Eric over to Garrett. Garrett on the sideboards. He's thinking about doing something. Oh, he got that to Colton almost, but I think it got stopped by the goaltender. There comes Eli bringing it in. He's back behind the net now. He gets it all the way over to Garrett. Garrett rips it, but the Providence goaltender is there. Gets it over there to Eli on the side. Eli to Cooper. Cooper brings it in, gets it up there to Eric. Eric thinks about shooting hard. He does, and almost got that to Eli. Gave it out there to Colton. It went off his skating down low. Colton gets it back to Eric. Eric to Cooper. Cooper to Eli. Eli zips it over. Oh, and Colton with a big shot that just went a little wide. Puck's down low to Eli. That's the end of the man advantage. We are back to full even strength. The net is off the moorings. Oh. I know we didn't score, folks, but I actually like that power play. In good control. We had good opportunities. Their crowd is trying to get into it with a few chants right now, but luckily the music came on and stopped their chants. Oh, who else do we have here? Yes, it's a Breck power play. I agree with you at home. We need to shoot that puck. That's the best way to put it in the net. Legs feed the wolf. Thank you. I needed to have that quote improved. The legs feed the wolf. Oh, that's a trip. Oh, they didn't get called for it. Interesting. All right, so we're digging on the sideboards. Puck comes back there to Joey back behind the net. He gives it to Rocco. Rocco zips it up there to Wesley, and it almost comes out of the zone, but not quite. Providence all alone, but Mac West is there. What a save. Puck goes to Rocco behind the net. They try to get it out front. Good play by OVH just to get it out of the zone. And Wesley digging hard for it. Is he going to come away with that puck? Almost. Providence digging for it. Joey steps up, gets it over there to Nick. Nick, good shot. Oh, and another shot on net there by OVH. OVH throwing his body around. Gotta love it. What heart. Providence decides to ice that puck with 6:46 left to go in the second period. Mac West tries to shoot it all the way down to the ref, and he does. Definitely one of his strengths. So we're going to get a switch of lines here. We've got Cooper and Eric out there on D. George McBean's going to take the face-off. Sawyer's out there at right wing, and we've got Will Offenhauser at left wing. Sawyer is making friends in front of the net. All right, we're going to get another face-off here. Shots on goal are 22 for Breck, 7 for Providence. We got to get a goal one way or another here. Puck over there behind the net, and George decides to play the body. Puck comes all the way out to Eric, and Eric dumps it back in again. Will Offenhauser with a good forecheck there. Comes back out. Here comes Providence on a 1-on-2. They're coming down on Eric, and Eric plays the body. Just levels his man. Nice play there by George, controlling it, but the puck squirts out. But here's Eric again. Eric brings it out over the blue. Nice play. Oh, I'm not sure what that even hit. Nice play by Eric, dumping it back in. Providence dumps it in, and Cooper goes for it. Cooper has it back behind the Breck net. He wheels back around, zips it off the sideboards, trying to get that up to Melkerson, and he does. Sawyer dumps it in, and we get a change. Colton's out there, along with Garrett and Harrison. So we're going to have a face-off back in the Providence zone. Rocco's out there. Harrison's out there. Colton, Garrett, and Eli. 5:40 left to go here in the second period. Puck comes back to Eli, but Providence able to come away with it, and Rocco gets a stick on it, and here comes Harrison for it. Harrison rips it off the sideboards up to Garrett. Garrett's going to bring it in. We got a bit of a 3-on-3 here. Garrett gets it all the way over to Eli. Eli on the sideboards tries to get that over, and he does. Here comes Eli. Eli rips it, and it gets saved by the keeper. Here comes Providence. Rocco steps up on his man. Here comes Gavin. This guy's pretty decent, number 12, but we're staying on him. He tried to get that out front. Harrison gets it out. They take a shot. Oh, nice shot there by Providence, but a better save by Mac West. And it comes to Colton. Colton brings it back. He rips it. Blockers wide. Ooh, Colton tried to get that back out to the D, but a nice play there by Cooper coming away with it. Cooper dumps it back in. And Providence decides to dump it all the way out, but here's Eric. Eric back up to Garrett. Garrett over the blue line. Nice. He's trying to cut to the center, but Providence comes away with it. Here comes them. That's a bit of a breakaway. And that's a good shot. That's going to be 2-1 for Providence as number 12 comes away with a goal for Providence on a breakaway. Well, Rats, 4.5 minutes to go here in the second period. Breck has been dominating possession, but a couple opportunities that have been put away by Providence. No fish on the ice this time. No fish. No walleye, no northern. Maybe that's a good sign for Breck here. Nick takes the draw. We've got OVH out there along with Wesley. OVH dumps it in. That's going to be a save by Providence. And we're going to have a face-off down in the Providence zone. Joey's out there along with Rocco on D. OVH, Nick, and Wesley. Digging for it. Here comes OVH back behind the net with it. He wheels back around trying to get that back out front. He stays in control. And the puck goes into the far corner, and Providence comes away with it. They get it up to their wing, and a nice little breakout play there. Providence comes away with it. They come in on a 3-on-2. They take a shot, but that's deflected wide by Mac. Puck comes out front. OVH comes away with it. And here he comes. Over the red line. Over the blue. Just a little bit offsides. We got a solid guitar solo going on here. Wild game is still not where I want it to be. If you're watching from home and don't want me to talk about the Wild, shoot me a text. I'll stop talking about the Wild. Nolan Malkerson, how you doing? Sawyer's playing a great game. Hope you're having fun watching them. Puck comes back out to Cooper. Cooper takes a shot. Saved by the Providence keeper with 3:36 to go here in the second. Sawyer's out there. He's going to take the draw. We've got George out there along with Riley Dovenberg, also known as Dovey. Puck comes out to Providence, and they just dump it out of the zone. They dump it all the way down to Mac, and Mac dumps it all the way down. Is he going to hit the dot? Is he going to hit the dot, folks? He does!
Another icing out of Providence?
It might be their second icing tonight. I'm not sure. Or maybe 20th. Puck comes back to Cooper. He has it down low. He's looking for a man. Gets it back there to Eric. Eric over there to Dovey. Dovey takes a shot. I like that play. We got a rebound. Sawyer gets it down there to George. And Providence gets it out over the blue line, and here comes Eric with it. Eric wheels back around, stays in control of that puck. That's so good. Somebody broke a stick. Number 9 for Providence did. And what do you know? Providence dumps it all the way down. Mack gives it all the way down there to Eli. What a pass by Mack. Eli cuts to the center and gives it over there to Eric. Eric comes away and gets it to Eli. Eli takes a shot and it just got deflected wide. Eli back to Cooper. Cooper whips it over to Eric. Eric, quick shot. That gets deflected wide. Colton's trying to get it out there to Eli. And it comes away to number 12. He has it over the blue line. He's trying to cut in wide, and he does, but Mack's there. We're digging for it in front of the net. Puck's back behind the net. A man is down for Providence. Didn't see what happened. Puck goes back in there for Eric. And a nice play by Garrett getting that puck. Comes over there to Colton. Colton's controlling the puck. And it comes there to Garrett. Garrett gets it down to Eli. Eli wants a shot. Oh, he got that over to Colton, but somebody got a hold of Colton's stick. Providence gets it out, comes to Rocco. Rocco gets that over to Joey on the sideboards. Joey gets it back down low to Rocco. Rocco over to Joey. And Joey gets it up to Rocco. Rocco's going to bring this over the red line. Over the blue. He tries to get that over to Colton, and he does. Puck goes out front, and what do you know? Providence ices the puck all the way down. Colton having a little discussion with a few other players. We're going to get a change with 1:22 left to go here in the second period. Scores 2 for Providence, 1 for Breck. Sawyer's out there, Nick's out there, Wesley's out there. And the dream team of Eric and Colton back on D. Up the sideboards. And here comes Providence trying to bring it out. Nice play by Nick. Getting it into the zone. Sawyer's on him. Wow. That comes to Eric. Eric at the red line. He dumps it to Sawyer. Sawyer dumps it all the way in. And Nick goes after it. 1 minute remaining in the period. Providence looking to break that out, but we've got a good forecheck there. Here's Providence. They dump it all the way in. Mack controls it, gets it to Eric. He tries to dump it out of the zone. They take a shot, and that just deflects wide. Sorry about being in your screen there, folks. Mack West just holding on to the puck. A little wrestling going on there in front just for fun. Ooh, I like that. I think a little high blocker side would be a good idea. A few more shots on this goaltender. He's been playing well. He's been reading our boys well at this point, but I got a feeling we have 26 shots to their 12. We're going to get quite a few more shots out here. All right, Rocco and Joey are out there. Colton, Eli, and Garrett as the puck comes out to center ice. Providence has it. Rocco steps up, and Joey has it back behind the net. There's Providence on the side. They rip it. That goes all the way up into the netting. 22 seconds remaining here in the second period. With the whoo coming on over the loudspeaker. And when I say loudspeaker, I'm not kidding. It's loud in here. Garrett on the draw. All right, they get it back. They take a shot. That's a little bit wide. They have another chance. They shoot another one wide, and Colton has it back in our own zone. Colton gets it up there to Eli. Eli with a nifty move, cuts back to center. He's got another chance. Gets it wide. Oh, and a good save. Comes to Colton. He takes a shot. And everybody on the Breck team is like, what do we need to do to get it in the back of this net? A bunch of good plays down there. Keep it up. Good things are going to happen. 2 seconds remaining in the second period. Garrett's going to take the draw. If he can get a quick one back to Colton here, we got a chance. Garrett on the draw. Gets it back to Colton. Colton takes a quick shot. That's a good call by the ref. It was up. Oh, is the ref calling a... Got it. Okay. He wasn't pointing at that kid for any good reason. Good. Good call by the refs there. It's hard to start that clock every time. I've had that job. I'm just saying. You get excited. All right. So at the end of 2 periods, Providence is up 2-1. Breck is up on shots 28-12. So we're going to see what plans they have for this 3rd period. I'm not sure what the refs talking to Dietzick about, but there's something going on. We'll see. Maybe we'll have a power play to start the 3rd. That would be delightful. But if they're talking to Dietzick, I don't think that means we're going to have the power play. We'll see. Come on back in 12 minutes, folks, and we'll let you know what the refs are saying. Welcome back, sports fans. We've got a third period of hockey here for you. This is going to be a barn burner. Breck Mustangs are down 2-1, but they're starting out the third period with a power play. There are actually 3 penalties called in the last 2 seconds of the second period. Some offsetting penalties. Cooper Klink and another man went after each other, and then they also, the Providence Lions also had a slashing call. So that's the penalty that's going to put them down a man for the first 2 minutes. This is going to be gut check time for the boys as they need to learn how to come back here against a hard-working Providence team. I have a feeling I know what Providence is going to do this period, and that means a lot of dumping that puck out of the zone. Probably a few icing calls as they're going to try to sit on this 2-1 lead with their hot goaltender and their hard-working style. But the Breck Mustangs are going to come back with a lot of shots on this goaltender. So a lot of you are watching from home. I appreciate it. We've got Rita watching from far away. I don't know where you are, Rita, but I'm glad you're in the house. Cooper Klink's grandparents and dog are watching. Warren and Joan Melkersons are watching. And we've got a good 75 other people watching, which is fantastic. As Garrett takes it into the zone. He gets it all the way over there to Cooper. Cooper on the sideboards gets it to Eric at the top. Eric gets to Garrett. Garrett takes a shot. Oh, just a good play there by Providence covering Eli as he was on the back door. Eli gets it out there to Eric at the top. Eric over there to Cooper. Cooper takes a shot. That's deflected wide as they tried to go high, blocker side. Cooper to Eric. Eric at the top. He takes a quick shot. That's a rebound, and Nick was able to get the rebound, but not quite in. Puck comes back. Gets it to Garrett. Garrett takes a shot. That's another rebound. Ooh, I like the play. They're getting more shots here. Garrett takes another shot. Oh, how did that not go in? It must have hit the very top of the shinny of the goaltender. Comes to Cooper. Cooper rips it just a little bit high as he tried to go over the blocker. Comes back to Eric. Eric over to Cooper. Cooper brings it in. Gets to the dot. Gets to Garrett. Garrett takes a shot, and that got deflected. Puck comes to Cooper. Cooper to Eric. Eric reading the play. Gets it all the way across to Eli. Eli down to Eric on the side. Eric rolls to the top. Gets it over there to Cooper. Cooper's going to bring it in. Gets it to Eli. Eli wants it. Gets it all the way across. Oh, a good rip there by Garrett. And Providence is able to dump it all the way down with 12 seconds left. I know. Puck comes over there to Garrett. And Garrett wheels around. He gets it over the red line. Brings in. Oh, nice stick there by Providence as they dump it all the way down. And that's going to be it for the power play for Breck. So we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Joey tried to zip it all the way up there to OVH, and Providence dumps it back in again. Joey has it back behind our net. He wings it around there for Eli. Eli gets it back down low for Rocco. Rocco around the net. He gets that over there to Joey. Joey, oh, almost, but good, got cut off there by Providence. Providence brings it in, a good rip, but just a little bit high. Puck comes to OVH. OVH gets it over there to Sawyer. Sawyer brings in, he takes a shot, but that's swallowed up by the Providence keeper. 5 shots on goal so far for Breck. I think that's part of their plan. Who else do we have watching here? John Rentz, of course, is in the house. We've got Noah Melkerson in. Cooper's grandma and grandparents from Long Lake are watching as Providence comes away with it back behind their net. This is Providence's first line out there right now. They dump it all the way down. That's going to be an icing call. Max Milinkovic is watching from Breezy Point. Breezy Point in the house. I love it. Joey's grandparents are watching. Rocco and Harrison are out there on defense. Providence looks to bring it up, but they go back D to D. Ooh, puck goes all the way across to the far side. Here's Providence. They have a good chance there. But Rocco comes in and lays down the body on big number 12. Puck comes across. Harrison tries to get that out, but it comes back down to Harrison. Harrison back behind the net. He gets it up there to OVH. OVH tips it just out. That looks like it's going to be an icing call. And we're going to have a face-off down to the left of Mr. Mac West with 13:44 to go here in the second period. The entire Providence bench is standing up. The entire Breck bench is sitting down, resting. Puck comes out to Providence, but a good save there by Mac. Another rebound by Providence, but that goes just a little bit wide. Puck comes out to Eli, and Eli over the red line gets it all the way over to Colton in the blue. Colton tried to get that back over to Eli as Providence uses their hands to get it out of the zone. Cooper dumps it all the way back in. Providence has it back behind their net. They go D to D. They try to get it out, but Eric reads it. Oh, he almost got that to Colton in front. Comes to Eli. Eli to Garrett, but a good stick by Providence. Providence off the sideboards. They get it down low, but Eric's on his man, and he's good stick. Puck comes all the way around, and here comes Eli. Eli over the red line. He brings it over the blue. He comes in control. That's back behind the net. He zips it out front, but it just gets deflected off the Providence skate. Goes out of the zone, and here comes Eric over the blue line. He tried to dump in. That's going to be an inadvertent icing. With 12:41 left to go here in the third period. Breck is almost 3-1 on shots for Providence. John Rentz, OVH's uncle, is hanging out with Aunt Kathy watching the game. Thank you for that clarification. And it comes over there to Harrison, who dumps it out. And here comes Sawyer. And all right, puck got dumped back in again. Providence goes D to D. They just dump it all the way out. Possible icing. That is going to be an icing call against Providence. With 12:18 to go here in the third period. Rocco tries to hit the dot. Doesn't quite. All right, D pairings are switching up. Cooper and Eric are out there. Nick takes the draw. Sawyer's out there along with Dovey. Oh, I like that. He got it on net, but it just wasn't able to be stopped. Nice play there by Eric, stepping up on his man. And, nice. How did Eric get the hold of that one? Comes back to Providence. Providence just dumps it back to Eric, and he brings it over the blue line. Over the red, Eric's going to bring this in. Cuts to the side, takes a shot. That's a rebound. Oh, but Wesley was almost able to bury it, but not quite. OVH comes away with it on the side. Gives it to Wesley. Wesley digging for it down low, but Nick comes in. And Providence dumps it all the way down for another icing call with 11:32 to go. Do you know what the betting houses have as far as the over-under on amount of icings for Providence this game? Is it 34?
34 sounds about right. I think they're going over.
You think they're going to be over? Okay.
Until we punish them.
Is that right? All right, we're going to bet the over. All right, Providence goes back D to D. They got their first line back out there. Nice stop there by Harrison. Harrison and Rocco are out there on D. OVH, Wesley, and George are out there. Nice job by OVH. He cuts back. Ooh, it could have been a holding, but no. Nice step up there by Harrison as the big number 12 was coming down on him. There's OVH. He tries to get it back to Rocco. And Rocco's holding that puck in. And Rocco dumps his man. Oh, good save there by the Providence keeper as the puck came out, and their crowd's going wild for a couple. The puck goes back in, but Rocco's able to get there first. He gets that to Harrison, who rims it around the boards to George. Ooh, it just bounces over George's stick. And they're able to get it down in deep. Rocco goes after it. He plays the body. Oh, and OVH decides to dump it all the way down. We're going to have a face-off back to the left of Mr. Mac West. Colton's out there, along with Garrett and Eli. Woo, good save there by Mac as the puck kind of bounced over the Providence player. Boy, these Providence boards are giving some really strange bounces. Comes to Eric. Eric gets it all the way over there to Eli. Eli's looking to bring it into the zone and does. Eli has it down low behind the net. He gets it out front. And Colton's able to put it in the back of the net on the rebound. Hot dog! Colton Crook with the goal from Eli Milinkovic, maybe? And Trench. I like it. So we're thinking it was Colton from Trench and Milinkovic. We got a 2-2 hockey game here, folks. This is a great game. We told you it was going to be a good one, and it is. All right, same line out there for Breck. Garrett on the draw. Gets it to Eli. Eli back to Cooper, and Colton dumps it in. Puck goes back behind the net and goes up the sideboards. Eli reads it well, and he comes away with it. Gets it over there to Garrett. Oh, what a shot by Garrett! Heck of a save by the Providence keeper. Puck comes back there to Cooper. Cooper to Eric. Eric up the sideboards to Cooper. Oh, it just goes over Colton's stick. Comes back to Eric. Eric, nice play getting it there to Garrett. Garrett dumps it in. And Eli goes after it. Oh, nice play by Eli. How'd he come away with that thing? Tried to get that over to Garrett. Nice play by Garrett back behind the net. He's controlling it, gives it to Eli. Eli gives it out there to Joey. Joey rips it, and that gets deflected up over the net. And what do you know? Providence dumps it all the way down. Dang, Hans is hot. He's nailing these goals and assists. It is Crook from Trench and Milinkovic. Nick on the draw. We've got Joey and Rocco out there on D. And here comes Providence. They get it out to the side, and Rocco goes back after it. Rocco has it back behind his own net, and he rips it up there to Sawyer. Nice job. Rocco comes away with it. We got a bit of a 3-on-2. Rocco's going to bring it in wide. Oh, he almost got it by the D, but the D decided to step on the puck, and he went down. Nice job by Joey getting a hold of that puck behind the net. He rips it out there. Nice catch there by Nick. Gets it to Sawyer. Sawyer almost over to Nick. And here comes. Nice job by OVH picking the pocket of number 12. And OVH dumps it in deep. Sawyer goes in after it on a hard F1. Puck goes up sideboards to George. He takes a shot that had to be saved. Sawyer gets it back there to Cooper. Cooper rips it, and it gets deflected into the corner. Sawyer on the sideboards. Puck comes out to Cooper, and he dumps it back in again as Breck goes for a bit of a change. Wesley's coming out now. Puck goes all the way out. Oh, nice stick there by Wesley. Oh, puck came out. Strange bounce, but Wesley controls back behind his own net. He gives that to Eric. Eric up the sideboards. Oh, and he comes away with it. Eric on a 1-on-3 gives it over there to Wesley. Wesley rips around with it. And the puck goes back to the Providence D. They dump it all the way out. Wesley up the sideboards with it. That puck goes, oh, it stays in. Goes back behind Mac. Cooper's digging for it. Garrett goes down to help out. Providence has it on the side. They go down low with it. And, oh, no, the puck stayed in. Good job by Cooper to get a hold of that one. He's going to try to just get that out of the zone. And it comes there to Eric. Oh, Eric almost got that all the way up to Garrett. They take a shot, but Mac says, I got that one. Mac, it's right there. Holy smokes. So we're fine. Everything's good. Eli's got the puck over the red line on a 1-on-2. Eli with a nice move. One more back. He comes looking for a friend. Oh, I like that play by Eli. And here comes big number 12. Eli's after him. He's keeping him to the outside. He takes a shot, but that goes up into the netting with 6:25 left to go here in the third period. We got a 2-2 ball game, folks. This is a fun one. Who is this? Is this Little John? Who is this? 35 people are watching. If we're going to say 3 people per, we're at over 100, folks. This might be one of our favorite telecasts. Is it Usher? Thank you. It's not Little John. It's Usher. Of course it is. It is. You're totally right. Rocco gets that all the way up to Dovey. Dovey gets it over to Sawyer. Sawyer brings it in. He's down in the corner. He puts it back down below the net, and Nick comes away with it. Nick's digging for it. Dovey's digging for it. Sawyer comes over to help out, but he stays out high. That's smart play. Comes to Joey. Joey puts it on net. I'm not sure the keeper saw that the whole way. Nice play there by Sawyer. Oh, but here comes Providence. Number 12 comes in on Joey. He gets it over. Rocco takes the eat. And here's Providence on the sideboards. Puck comes away to Sawyer. He dumps it out, and Breck goes for a change. Wholesale change for Breck. And here comes Providence. They take a shot. That goes over the net. Comes out to their D. They take another shot. That got deflected at the last second and went off the post. We're fine, though. Puck goes back up in, and Eric and Cooper are back out there on defense now. Got our full first line out there. They zip it up to Garrett. Providence has it back in their own zone. They're wheeling around, and they dump it back to us. Cooper's got it in our zone. Eric zips it up to Eli. Eli back to Garrett. Garrett to Eli again. Ooh, and a good play by Providence breaking that out. They bring it in wide, but Cooper's on them. 17 versus 17. And we're able to get that into the corner. Puck goes all the way out. No icing, though, as that was inadvertent. Colton in on the forecheck. Providence rings it around the boards there, and they get the breakout. They're over the red line here, and they look to bring it into the zone. They take a shot. Good hard shot by number 17, but that's over the net. Nice play there by Wesley. Nice job by Harrison getting a hold of that puck, and it does come out of the zone. Here comes Joey with it. He's going to bring it out of the zone as OVH steps on the ice. Joey brings it over the blue line. He's looking for a friend. Oh, I like that play! That's such a good play! A little pad pass by Joey almost got on the stick of OVH. And Providence for icing number, we'll call that 33? 32. 32 or 33, we've lost count. 3:47 left to go here in the third period. The score is 2-2. Shots on goal are 42 for Breck, 17 for Providence. Not often you see above 40 shots, but Breck is shooting. And another shot by OVH, but that got deflected wide. Providence rings it around the boards, and we dump it back in again. Providence has it back behind the net. They go D to D. Good forecheck. And here's OVH on the forecheck. The puck comes out to center ice. Here's number 12 for Providence. They make a nice move. They try to go up high, but that's over the net again. Puck goes in wide, and here's OVH on it, but Providence is able to dump it into the far corner. Puck comes up to Eric. Eric over the red line, over the blue. Takes a shot on net, and that's swallowed up with 3:09 left to go here in the third period. And a lot of people watching. This is a tight game. This is exciting. You're absolutely right. Hang on. We got people watching from New Mexico. Yeehaw. I love it. New Mexico's in the house. What's warmer, New Mexico or Florida? Florida's at 39. New Mexico, where are you? Garrett Trench on the draw. We got our first line out there along with, well, I'll tell you what, we've got Eli, Garrett, and Colton out there. Rocco And Joey with it. Joey with the puck right now. Rips it off the boards. That goes all the way down. Garrett's going to come away with it. He gives it over there to the far side to Colton. Colton gives it to Joey. Joey does a nice job stepping up. And Colton is going to come away with it back behind our net. He controls, got it out front to Garrett. He puts it on net, but that's a save by the Providence keeper with 2:36 left to go. Rocco and Joey go off. Cooper and Eric come on. Colton's out there. Eli's out there. Garrett's out there. Something exciting is going to happen in the last 2 minutes, 36 seconds here, folks. I can feel it. Garrett on the draw. Puck goes into the corner, and Providence rings it around the boards. Eric's able to keep it in, and he rings it back around. Providence just trying to get this out of the zone, and they're able to. They get it to number 12. What a shock. He cuts to the center, takes a shot, but that got deflected up high because we went stick on stick. Nice job. Here comes Eli. Eli gets it over there to Colton. Colton rips it and puts it in the top corner of the net. What a great shot by Colton. He pulled that thing back like I used to with a wooden stick, and he just bent that stick and ripped it. Now, the big challenge is, can Hans tell me who had the assists on that one? I think Eli. Okay, all right. We got 19 from 10, and we're hoping there's a second assist on that one, because that was a fun shot. Wow, can that boy shoot. All right, Nick on the draw. Sawyer's out there along with OVH, and Providence dumps it in. We decide to play the Providence book, and we just dump it back out again. But Cooper has it back behind our net. 2 minutes left to go here in the game, hopefully. And here comes Providence down the side boards. They're looking to get that out front. Takes a funny bounce. Providence takes a clapper. That goes over the net. They take another shot. That goes wide thanks to Eric's stick. Providence has it back behind our net. They try to get it out to their D and do. Providence's goaltender goes off. There's an empty net, folks. And here comes Eric. He gets it over there to OVH, and that goes back down deep into the zone. We've got some tired legs, but here comes OVH. Does he see the empty net? I think he was trying to get it over the red line. Oh, nice job of Sawyer. As we've got some fresh legs out there. Big number 12's got the puck right now for Providence, and he puts it up into the netting, and we're going to get some fresh legs. From 14? I think he was. All right, and that might have been. We're thinking it was Crook from OVH. Providence takes the timeout, folks, so we've got 1:09 left to go in the period and a 1 minute timeout. Exciting game. No. That's very subtle. Let's see here. Woohoo! Love that New Mexico's in the house. Here we go, says New Mexico. I love it. The Malkerson family is representing today. I think they're winning the game. There might be 8 Malkersons watching from all over the world at this point. I don't know if we have any international viewers, but we are definitely national today, folks. Yeehaw. Cooper Klink's grandparents and dog are in the house. Warren and Joan are in the house. That was it. Wait, are you sure that was over the blocker? I think that might have been over the glove. We might have to watch that one back again to see, John. I'm not sure. OVH has a lot of people watching. Milinkovic is watching from Breezy Point. Max, I hope you're still watching from Breezy Point. Let's see. Okay, got it. All right, here we go. It's loud. There's an empty net. Providence has 6 skaters on the ice. Breck has 5 skaters and a goalie. We've got our first line out there. They had a quick shot. Oh, they just put it off the crossbar. We shot it all the way down. They got it to big number 12. Something tells me we might want to have a winger go on number 12. What do you think, Hans? Maybe right away? This is one of those times where you just got it.
Somebody else beat him.
Exactly, totally. Crook's one of those guys that might like to just get on him. What do you think? Oh, so on the draw, the puck's moving around. We take another shot all the way down. That's another icing call on Breck. So with 56.7 seconds left to go here in the third period, scores 3 for Breck, 2 for Providence. We've got an empty net, and we got an excited crowd here. The band had to go home. It happens. All right, Garrett Trench on the draw. Colton's out there. Puck comes back to number 12. He takes a shot, but that's wide. Eric rips it all the way around, and that comes out to center ice. Providence has it. Oh, nice stop there by Crook. Crook got tripped. That's going to be a penalty. Hot dog.
To the net.
So, nah, I think the ref just went over to make sure that everybody was going to play nice there for a little bit. So we are going to have a face-off down in the Providence zone. So the goaltender had to come back in the net. They didn't have to, but I wouldn't recommend doing a face-off without your goalie there. So we are now going to have 5 skaters. They've got 4 skaters and a goalie. We've got 5 skaters and a goalie. Trench on the draw, and Providence kind of comes away with it as they're able to get it up. Good work there by Trench, just digging for it. Eric comes away with that puck, though. That's over the blue line. He gets in a breakaway for Crook, and he comes a nice shot there, but a better save by the Providence, I think, butt end of his stick. And here comes Providence out. Number 11 dumps it in. That's going to be an icing. Ooh, oh, that's right. They're short. I forgot. They're fine. My bad. So Eric gets it up the sideboards. 10 seconds remaining. They take a shot. That got deflected by Garrett. They take another shot. That goes wide. 3 seconds remaining. That comes to Eli. He goes over the blue line. Over to Garrett. And Garrett goes off the side of the net. The refs are worried that someone's going to be mad that we took a very gentle shot at the end. But is that right? That was an unsportsmanlike? Okay. So, at the end of the game, the score is 3 for Breck, 2 for Providence. That was a great game. 45 shots on goal for Breck, 19 shots on goal for Providence. I'm kind of proud of myself. I'm just saying. But I only called 1, and then there was 2. What a shot, that second shot. Oh my gosh. All right, so hey, 100 people watching today. That's fantastic. Malkersons, you win the award for the biggest family showing. I got to tell you, it turned out to be a great game. Providence had a good game plan against us. Hats off to Providence. Oh, wish them the best of luck the rest of the year. Thanks for being with us, everybody. Our next game is against Gentry on Saturday at 1 o'clock. 1 or 3, somewhere in there. Okay.
Goals today.
Goals for 13 from 10, and that's right. It was a shorty, wasn't it? Love that. Second goal, we had Crook. Looks like it's from Milinkovic and Trench. And then we also had a final game-winning goal from Crook and Milinkovic is what we're thinking. All right. Nice job, boys. Great game. Love that they're praying it up here at the end with their friends from Providence. Thanks for being with us, everybody. Have a great night. I'll come with you.
Thank you, Hans.
Yeah, great job, Hans. That was a lot of fun today, man.
That was a good game.
Good job.
I threw your bag here.
Oh, perfect. Even better. Thank you.
Look at Mac.